All right, now let's see if I still have what it takes to react to this amazing group known as the Bee Gees, of course. It's been a few weeks since I checked them out. The last one I did was called Tragedy. Right before that, I checked out More Than a Woman. Today, we got Nights on Broadway from the Midnight Special in 1975. Now, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're tuning in. I'm grateful to have you here. Maurice, Robin, Barry, all three of these dudes absolutely lay it out, whether it's falsetto or baritone or whatever you want to do, they can do it. They can absolutely kill it. And I'm excited for this one, man. This is, I think, only my second or third live performance from the Bee Gees. I don't even know if you can count Too Much Heaven as a live performance. I believe it was the official video that YouTube ended up blocking, and I had to send to my Patreon, but you go still check it out. It's my 7th reaction to them. I got a whole Bee Gees playlist that you can find in the description, but also don't forget to follow your boy on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok if you support me the long way. If not, that's okay too. Hate, love, do what you got to do down below in the comments. Subscribe, like, notification bell. Now let's get to the music. Set it over here. No pauses from this point forward. I'll talk about it at the end. Let's get it popping. Now I said Morris. Actually, I said Maurice in the intro. It's actually Morris. I'm sure I'll do that 500 more times before the end of this video, before I'm done with the Bee Gees catalog of great music. Forgive me. Dust that off. Let's get to the important part. Here we go. Midnight Special, brought to you by Burt Sugarman.
Let me tell you something. The Bee Gees are a group that I have enjoyed for some time. This year, they put out a soulful album, and from it, a great song
Afro
called
Thunder.
Nights on Broadway. Would you welcome now to the Midnight Special, the fabulous Bee Gees?
Okay. Well, thank you for the intro, Miss Natalie Cole. Rest in peace if any of these people are no longer with us. My prayers go out to their family and friends. Need some volume on the Midnight Special. What's going on? Oh, here we go. That's the problem. There we go. Bill Bottom's present.
Here we are, in a room full of strangers,
Mary came in ripping it.
standing in the dark,
Turn the light on.
where your eyes could not see me. Well, I had to follow you,
Hey, Robin.
though you did not want me to.
Can you go right?
But that won't stop my loving you. I can't stay away, blaming it all on the nights on Broadway, singing them love songs, singing them straight to the heart song, blaming it all on the nights on Broadway, singing them sweet sounds to that crazy, crazy town. Now in my place,
Every time. Come on.
there are so many others standing in the line. How long will they stand between us?
Sooner or later, that dam's gonna have to break. That's so good. Come on, that's pure. That's a good start.
I can't stay away. Bringing it on.
God clearly wanted us together, but I can't resist.
Singing them love songs, singing them straight to the heart song. Bringing it on. On the nights on the Broadway.
I want some Morris now. Morris solo. I'm ready for
To
it.
that crazy, crazy town.
Woo! With that new color combination that's brought back in 2021, my wife told me. It's never in for me, but hey, more power to you. Robin was pulling it off.
Even if it takes forever, I will wait.
Hey, well, go ahead, Barry. I'm not going nowhere. I got all day long and
Even
forever.
if it takes a lifetime, somehow I feel inside you never ever left my side. sweet sounds to that crazy, crazy town. I'm playing it all
Let them know, Mr. Gibb.
on the nighttime Broadway, singing them love songs, singing them straight to the heart. I'm playing it all on the nighttime Broadway, singing them sweet sounds to that crazy, crazy town.
Morris time. Come on, please. Come on now, we need more Morris next time. I need some more Morris. Okay, so when they say the nights on Broadway, before we completely break it down by each individual artist, do they mean that's what kept us separated? I was out there performing, I was out there chasing my dreams, doing what the Lord filled my gut with, that I felt like I needed to be chasing and pursuing, and clearly they changed a ton of lives all around the world. Voices of legit angels, the falsettos and high notes and heartstrings that they tug on, untouchable. Like you can't top the Bee Gees. I don't know how you could ever even come close to approaching it, but those nights, is that what kept us apart? And although I felt like you were always there, I felt like we also had a distance. But I'll wait on you forever, as long as it takes. Even if we're not physically together, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, I'm always gonna have a love for you that is literally worth waiting for forever, infinity amount of years. Like, it doesn't matter. That's what I took the message as. Y'all let me know in the comments down below. Humble me. Let me know whatever I don't know or whatever I misspeak on. Outside of that, man, I need more Morris next time. No, I don't know if that sounds a little funky and wonky, but what is a song that I could listen to or a video that I could jam to that has a ton of Morris? I feel like Morris Gibb doesn't get nearly enough love. Like, I've even mispronounced his name, and I don't mean it in any disrespect. I just want to hear more of Morris. But outside of that, Robin did his thing. He had his hand on his ear the whole time, acting like he didn't know it sounded absolutely beautiful, but it did. Just to clarify, Robin always kills it. Barry, we know Barry's like the star, and you got to show some love to Andy Gibb as well, even though he wasn't part of this. That was the fourth Gibb brother. Let me know if there's any other Gibb brothers, but shout out to all of them, man. Shout out to the whole Bee Gees nation, or whatever you call it. Nothing but love for me. They've absolutely killed every performance that I've checked out. Again, that's my 7th one. So I believe the next one I'm doing is the live performance from 1993, For Whom the Bell Tolls. I don't know if they're covering Metallica's song For Whom the Bell Tolls, or if they came out with their own prior. Comment down below, but check out that video. That's coming up next, live from Royal Variety. So just to inform you on what to stay tuned for. Outside of that, I love y'all. I'm praying for you. Follow your boy on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok if you're a real supporter. It goes a long way. If not, just keep on living your best life and being good to each other. Subscribe, like, notification bell, all that good stuff. Yeah, by now you've already made up your mind if you're going to or not. Either way, life keeps on pushing. God bless. I love y'all, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm gone. If you enjoy my content and want to continue to support the channel, I definitely encourage you to join the Patreon family. Right down below, you can access blocked videos, vote on weekly polls, access to bonus content, whatever future things we decide to post, it'll be over on Patreon. I definitely appreciate it. Other ways to support, you can always buy me a coffee down below. Again, by no means do you have to donate through PayPal, anything like that. It goes a long way in supporting the channel. My wife and I really appreciate it. Just options for you to say that, hey, I got something from your videos, whether it's a laugh, inspiration, just watching me act a fool, and you could tune out from everyday craziness of the world and watching my videos. So I definitely appreciate it. Outside of that, if you're curious about what my actual job is outside of YouTube, I trade Forex. I've been doing it for years now. If that's something that interests you, you can always fill out the Google form in my description down below, and I'll be in touch whenever I can. I get a lot of emails, so that is an option if you want to start working and making money work for you instead of always having to clock in for it. It is going to take a time. It's a skill set, a learned skill set that's been around since the 80s. Google it, look it up. 7 times larger than the New York Stock Exchange. Fill out that Google form down below if you're, curious about how that works. And all my other links as far as DG gear, what I use, what I eat, everything you need is down below in the description as always. But for right now, I'll see y'all soon.